Alright everyone, RJ here. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'll be doing an unboxing and taking a first look at the Summit Flip for Boost Mobile. Okay, so in this video today, I'll be giving my opinion about this phone, kind of going through some of the settings and everything, and just giving my overall thoughts of it. I know it's 2024, not many people use flip phones anymore, but there is still a market for them, or they wouldn't keep selling these phones. So I'm going to start off first with just a few specs to kind of show you what we have going on here. Now, as you can see, this phone does have a 2.8-inch display. Not really sure what kind of resolution it is. I can't find no specs on it, nothing like that, other than a few specs, but 2.8-inch display. Now for the processor, this runs the MediaTek MT6739 quad-core processor. This phone runs on the Android AOSP operating system. Not really sure what that means. Most of these flip phones run on KaiOS, so I'm not really sure what that means. If y'all know, leave in the comments below. For the camera, it's got a single 5-megapixel camera. We will look at that and look at video recording as well. We have 8 gigabytes of internal storage, and I have no idea what the RAM is. I'm guessing maybe like 1 gigabyte of RAM, so it's not a whole lot, but you don't need a whole lot to power a flip phone. And you got a 2000 milliamp hour battery. So let's go ahead and open up the box here and just see what all we have that comes into the box. Okay, so I had to cut that there because this thing was stuck in the box really good. On the back of the box, it did come with a SIM card kit taped to the back of here. But you can see some of the specs there as well. 2.8-inch display, 5-megapixel camera, the processor, and it does have 4G LTE. So let's go ahead here, open this thing up, and here is the phone itself. So pretty massive flip phone here. Take that out and put it to the side for a moment, and in here, everything is, okay. So we have your charging brick here. We have your USB cable here. Not really sure if it's USB-C. So yeah, it is USB-A to USB-C. So really nice stuff there. And it looks like we also have a removable battery, which I haven't seen one of these here in a long time. And yeah, this thing is packaged very, very well, in case you haven't noticed. So 2000 milliamp hour battery. But anyway, and of course your start guide there. So anyway, I'll go ahead and put all stuff away and we'll look at the phone. Okay, so the phone is now in hand, and I will say that was one of the best packaged phones I have seen in a long time. I think it was a pain to get out. But anyway, you see that nice large display there on the outside. Got that nice carbon fiber look here on the front, as well as the back here. As you can see, got your speaker back here on the back, as well as your Summit branding down here. Now on the right, with the flip closed, you got your headphone jack, you got your volume up and down here. On this side here is your USB Type-C charging port, along with your camera button. And that's basically it. Got your hinge, of course. Now this is a pretty massive phone. When I open up the flip, you can see here that I can't even really get it all in frame. It's a pretty massive phone. Got your really massive keys here, so definitely easy to reach. You know, this is what I grew up on right here, and so yes, takes me back a little bit. Let's go ahead and power this on by pushing the end button here and holding this down. Little vibration there. Summit Flip. We'll see if it comes up on the outside, and no, it does not. Right here, of course, is your 5-megapixel camera right there as well. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and let the thing here power up. I'll get it set up, and I'll come back when it's finished. Okay, so we're all set up now and ready to go. Now, I'm just going to take you to the phone, take you through the few settings that it does have. And I'm just going to tell you why I think this phone is still relevant here in 2024. So, there's going to be more talking towards the end, but just kind of stick around and hang around as I give my opinions on this phone. So, if you want to see the front display, just hit the side button there. You can see your display, time, date, all that stuff. Now, it does wash out, of course, whenever you tilt it, because, I mean, this phone's 30 bucks, okay? It don't cost you an arm and a leg. I know Target right now has got it for 30. You can also hold down the camera button here and activate the camera if you want to with the flip shut. So, opening up the phone here, you can see there is, of course, the inner display. Now, I think it's the same size on the inner as it is the outer display, but it just looks bigger on the front of this phone for some reason. But you got your very large keys down there. And, you know, you got that texting, and then you got T9 text, which I used to be really, really fast at back in the day. But anyway, to go into your settings here, we'll just push the OK button here. Okay, you push up, go for your songs. If you go right here, that goes to your shortcuts. If you go down, takes you to your gallery. If you go left, takes you to your recent apps, gallery, music, camera, contact settings, stuff like that. But push OK here. And this is basically what you get. Okay, you got your call history, messages, contacts, gallery, music, camera, browser, tools, and settings. So we're going to the tools section here. You got a recorder, you got a file manager, you got an FM radio, which is pretty cool, a calculator, clock, and that single backfiring speaker is pretty loud, which I will demonstrate that here for you in just a moment. So yeah, not a whole lot going on here. Going to the settings, you got wireless and networks, you got accessibility, so you know you got all your accessibility needs here. Larger screen, color inversion, color correction, all that stuff here on this phone. Sound notifications, so you got your volume, your sound with vibrate, your ringtones, notification tones, keypad sound. That's just about it. Let's just check out the ringtone here, and let's just show you how loud this ringer actually is on this phone. Pretty loud, and that's not even full blast. All right, that's like, you know, 3/4 of the way up. So that backfiring speaker is pretty loud. Now display, you have your menu layout, your wallpapers, your brightness, your display backlight, your key backlight. So that right there, just 30 seconds, a minute, you know, typical stuff that you see on these old flip phones like this here. Clock style, I like the digital clock. So I'm going to, no, I like the analog clock, my bad. And that's about it right there. There's just not a whole lot going on here in the display. Phone settings, you got your languages, key shortcuts, storage. So this has 8 gigabytes of internal storage, and 3.36 gigabytes has already been used out of that 8 gigabytes. 3.3 has been taken up by the system, so that's kind of crazy for a phone like this. You got your USB, location, security and privacy, reset, and your date and your time. And you got call settings here as well. So you got answer options, flip open or any key to answer, ignore with message, speed dial, voicemail, block numbers, call duration, call forwarding, additional settings here, which of course there's no SIM card in the phone currently. So back out of here, you got about phone. So you got my phone number, status, network, hardware, and software. So that's basically about it. And you got a place where you can check your software for software updates. Now, if we back out of here and go into the camera, there's not much going on. Just hold it down here, you'll feel a little vibration. And there is the camera. Okay, you got your gallery over here. Now, this is not touch screen, nothing like that. But you push the top right button here for your video and your photo. I don't see anywhere where you can actually change any settings other than flash on and flash off, which there is no flash on this phone, so I guess it just kind of brightens up the screen. I really don't know. Now, taking a picture here, pretty slow. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Got your zoom, so you got your star button here to zoom in, pound sign to zoom back out, and that's pretty much it. You don't know what you don't know what your resolution is or nothing like that. So basically, it's just your standard phone. Okay, simple and not a whole lot to it. Now, oh yeah, I like that a whole lot better right there. Now, that's pretty much all I want to hit on as far as there's nothing else really in the settings to look at with this phone. But I want to kind of give you my opinion on what this phone is for and who this phone is for. Now, I know this ain't going to be a phone for everyone. You know, those who uses, you know, any kind of Android phone, flagship, budget, mid-range, you're not going to really want a phone like this. But I feel like there is a little slight market for this phone. You know, I would say those who work out in construction work. You know, you don't want to take $1,000 Galaxy or a OnePlus device or any high-end phone, or really any phone that costs, you know, several $100s or more, and potentially break your phone that costs $300 or $400 or $1,000, you can buy a phone like this right here, pop your SIM card in it, costs 30 bucks, and go. If it breaks, it ain't gonna hurt so bad. You know what I'm saying? So construction workers, anybody that works in any kind of construction, this right here is a good phone for them. You know, also it's a good phone for kids. You know, this ain't very popular, but you know, kids have 6, 7, 8-year-old kids having Android phones. Yeah, you know, this right here is all they need right here. Okay, just a phone to make phone calls when they need to make a phone call. And I think that's what this is, 30 bucks. This is really about all you need. It's not popular in 2024, but hey, I still believe in that kind of stuff. So there's that. So, you know, I think kids, you know, those who don't, and just simply those who do not want to get into the smartphone world to begin with. There's plenty of people out there who are content with something like this right here, whether they're older age, whether they just don't want a smartphone. This right here for 30 bucks is a really good deal and would be something that would work out great for them. It's got a loud ringer, it's got a camera on it, not the greatest in the world, but hey, it's got a camera on it, and it's got 4G LTE, a browser if you need to look something up. That's what this phone is for. So yes, I know it's not for everyone, but I wanted to bring it to the channel just for those people who are looking for a flip phone. It's got a really nice outer display, as you can see right here. Yes, it does wash out, but it's there, and it's a large display. But there's still a market for it for those who don't want a smartphone, who works in a strenuous job like construction, or basically give it to a kid. If they don't like it, they ain't got to take it. You know what I'm saying? You know? But anyway, that's all I want to say about this phone here. Any questions you may have, leave it down below. If it's helpful from it in any way, hit that like button. And if you're new around here, not a subscriber, please consider subscribing and press that bell for all future notifications of when I release new videos. That'd be appreciated. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.